back to the Goons podcast, the number one podcast in the world that has an Arab guy in it.
What the? What a bad intro.
I mean, ISIS TV might be bigger than
Okay, I don't know if you can say that.
Okay, that can't be in the
Do
first
they have
minute.
a-
You can't even say that word.
Do they have a podcast
I hope not.
on Spotify? Spotify's like, all right, we'll let it slide.
Cast.
Okay, before anybody starts freaking out here, not recognizing the voice, this is Mr. CallmeCarson.
Hey,
Mr. CallmeCarson.
That's his full legal
Yeah,
name.
it's,
my
it's
name.
on his
Yeah.
birth
First, middle, or
certificate.
last.
His first name is Mr. and his last name is CallmeCarson.
yes.
All right, he can confirm that. That's
It's a very
great.
interesting birth certificate.
I had to take a look at my ID real quick, but yeah, you guys got it.
I knew it.
Yeah, we do
You
our
never told me that, but for
research.
some reason I just knew that.
Yeah, you guys are like Nardwar. You know Nardwar?
I do, unfortunately.
You
Harry Potter
went
character?
super in depth, figured out my entire backstory.
Yep, I know
and
your address.
my origins.
Is
I
that
know
the
what
guy who
your
interviews the
Shoe
rappers?
smells like. Yes, that is
Yeah,
exactly who
yeah,
Nardwar is.
okay.
Not a Harry Potter character, McNasty. That is not who
Yeah.
Nardwar. Nardwar?
Or just a
Is it
spell. That sounds like a
Nardward
spell.
or Narwar?
Nardwar.
Oh, all right, that's good to
And
know.
they go Nardwar.
Yeah, and
That's
then
what they
do
say.
a cute little intro. We should start
Yeah.
doing that for the goons. Everybody just say goons, and then we have like a
Goons.
cute little
Goons
little
Pokemon.
song.
It just goes, welcome back to the Goons. And then
Yeah.
and then you guys are burping.
And then Spotify
Burping
drops
and
to zero.
hacking, yeah,
Musical
sneezing.
burps.
Yeah, Carson was the first of our guests to ever actually experience what happens before the podcast starts. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
literally
no one's ever heard that.
no. You are the first person to get the pleasure of hearing
Dude,
that.
it
There's
was kind of gnarly.
there's 10 minutes of nothing but bodily noises
We're
before
like
we
an old
start.
folks home before we actually
It
start doing the
literally just
podcast.
sounds like a nursing home shuffling by the microphones. Like there's
Dinner
just-
time at the nursing home.
Yeah, there's just
Nursing home
coughing and
ASMR.
burping and hacking up all along. It's the worst combination of sounds you could possibly have, and we just give our guests the pleasure of hearing that.
Yeah,
so.
we do it for the fans.
Yeah, this is for you
But
guys.
they don't
Yeah.
even hear it.
They don't even hear it. We
I know,
just
but-
torture
If they
each other
subscribe
with
to
it.
our Patreon, though, they could.
We don't have
No,
that.
doing
we don't have a Patreon.
I
do.
pay money.
You'd probably pay money to not have to hear that again if you're being honest with yourself here. All right, should we get into an actual
Yes.
topic since we
Yeah,
have
that's a
a
good
guest
idea.
for once, an
And we're a
interesting
podcast.
guest
That's what podcasts
at
do, is
that.
cover topics.
Did you just call me an interesting guest?
I did. You are interesting.
Wow.
Well, you're our
Oh,
only guest
okay.
so far, so you're the most interesting
Oh.
guest we've ever had.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because
No.
you're the only. Yep.
Yeah, that was
It's like
good.
being
That-
an only child, but you're also the favorite child. It's like, do you really feel that
Okay.
special?
Sometimes the dog takes that spot, but
Yeah.
yeah, for the most part, you're usually the favorite. All right. Well, I guess I'll probably just ask you, like, what was your main intention when you started YouTube and content creation as a whole? So you started what? Like, you started uploading what 4 years ago or something like that? Like, did you have a direction
no,
or?
I started uploading in 2012. So
Oh, wow,
it's
okay.
been like 8.5
8
years.
years,
at this
yeah.
point.
shit.
But obviously I didn't like know how to do anything until like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
What were
started
you
actually
recording
growing.
on that long ago?
What was
it a phone?
our my dad's like Mac computer. Or no, well, so like in 2011 I was like filming my TV, recording like
Oh,
shitty
no.
Rabbits Go Home walkthrough videos and stuff like
Oh
that.
no!
Hell
You should
yeah.
just bring
On
those
the
back.
That sounds amazing.
So I was one of those kids, and then Minecraft. I found out about Minecraft. And I started uploading that kind of stuff in like 2012, and then yeah, and then over time, I made Minecraft videos
I know, yeah, you
until
still do that.
like 2015, I want to say, and then I started trying to figure out how to branch out.
Did you ever have any other channels before like your main channel now?
Yes. Multiple.
Did they have really awesome epic names from 2012, or were you
Yes.
always pretty much Carson?
Yes. So there's Blue Creepers 1. There's Gamercraft 157.
Are these still up? Can we still go find them?
Yeah, they're still up. You can find them.
Where'd the numbers come from? Like, what was the inspiration for
I don't
that?
know, man.
You
I don't
just-
know.
Just put some numbers together and thought that'll do.
Well,
or did
I
you
don't-
try
I don't-
like 156 of
No,
those
no,
creeper
surely
ones?
not. I
was
think
a
I
highly
just added
contested
the
name.
numbers. Hey, I mean, Blue Creepers 1. That's pretty. That ain't
Yeah,
bad.
no, you got the
like-
first one there.
Super original.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to get the one of that.
You should
That's
put that
some
on some
branding
merch.
too. I mean, like, that's crazy, right? Oh, there's Icebox SP or something like that.
What does that mean?
Icebox
Because
SP.
okay, my original Minecraft username was Icebox11. No, it's called Icebox Carson now. Yeah. And I upload more Minecraft videos on there. I tried a lot of things. I was kind of desperate.
What was the reasoning for switching between channels? Because it seemed like you just did Minecraft on whatever you.
Okay,
you made.
okay, I got this. All right. So Blue Creepers 1 was the first one. It was not my channel technically because it was my friend Walter's channel, and he lost the password to that channel.
Come on,
And
Walter.
so we had to make a new one.
Damn it,
A
Walter.
guy
Come
named
on,
Walter
Walter.
would do that.
And so we had to make a new one. So we made GamerCraft 157, and then I was like, okay, but he still made the channel. So eventually I was like, okay, I'm gonna make my own channel. And then I made the current my current channel, which was originally named the Blue Crew Pros. Okay,
I remember
now
that.
bear with me.
For the,
So when I was doing the Blue Crew Pros, it was originally supposed to be a group channel, but no one wanted to do it with me because everyone was not interested, but I wanted everyone to do it with me. So I kind of forced people to do it and they didn't want to. So I made another channel called Icebox Carson just to post my own videos on if I wanted to make a single player series or anything like that just on my own. That didn't work too well. The Blue Crew. So I
Tragic.
went back to the Blue Crew, and then I started making videos on there, and then eventually I changed the channel name to just be CallmeCarson.
You just overthrew everyone else that was on that channel.
Well, they didn't care.
They didn't want to be there in the first
They
place.
didn't want to be there. And they didn't do anything for the channel, so I was like, well, it's my channel.
Do you ever like keep in contact with the people that you did that channel with? Like, are you
Yeah,
still
yeah,
friends
yeah,
with them?
yeah.
Or
yeah, my
that's-
question
well,
is,
some of them.
whatever
I bet
happened to
they
Walter?
regret that. Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
happened to
Yeah.
Walter,
Did you
Where's
kill
Walter
Walter
now?
I have no idea where Walter
Just
is.
buried
he's
him between-
buried.
beneath
Oh, yeah.
6
Buried in
feet
your
of
backyard.
Yeah.
I watched
that's
Yeah, we
your
were
rough.
friends in like middle school, and he
I watched your
he like
Minecraft
moved away.
trailer on Blue Creepers. It was very
Oh yeah,
good.
what'd you think?
I loved it, dude. I would
Thanks,
join
man.
that server or whatever the fuck it was.
So the plot
It doesn't-
wasn't clear what it was then. You
Well,
just,
the trailer doesn't really convey much, I don't think.
isn't that kind of the point of a trailer, to convey a lot in a small period
I was
of time?
12.
There were just like a lot of words like "forget it," "immortality," like is this Minecraft or Lord of the Rings?
just opened a thesaurus and just started picking out words out of there. Oh,
Was
that's-
Walter the kid that threw the basketball at you in the
Yeah,
trailer?
he
That
was.
Walter.
Which, funny enough, that gets like people take screenshots of that and make memes out of it. It's like a meme format.
everything?
And I'm like, damn, Walter, good for you, man.
I feel like everything you do gets turned into a meme. Like, how do you like? I don't know. Has that like affected you in any way? Of like the fact, like that meme of you crying with Joe Swanson behind
Yeah.
you for some weird reason. Like my mom knows that meme. Like that meme is
Right.
everywhere. Like has that?
Household name.
Yeah. Like how do you like feel about that? Like is that something super weird to you, or are you kind of just like yeah
no,
whatever?
That's super weird because like I'll just see the meme on something completely unrelated to me, like, and then like my sister who's like 29 will tell me one of her friends saw the meme, and I'm like, okay. Don't know how to take that, but
29-year-old like accountant mom.
yeah, it's weird. It's weird, but I guess it's been like a year and a half since it started blowing up like that, so I'm kind of used to it now, to a certain extent. Yeah, but no, it's weird.
Like was that like?
There's no way for it not to be weird, you know?
Yeah, no, that's makes complete sense. Like, have you ever
Have you
had?
ever- okay, here's the other thing is it was completely like I had nothing to do with it. Like it just started blowing up. The
It just
original one
happened.
was me crying with Joe Swanson behind me, and I didn't make that.
Yeah,
so
like
I had
where
nothing
did
to do
Joe
with it.
Swanson come from? Because like wasn't
I
the
don't
original
know.
clip you just dying in Minecraft or something?
Yeah.
And then somebody
And-
just randomly put Joe Swanson.
And they were like,
first.
Joe Swanson seems to belong here, and then the internet was like, yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
seems
sense.
Modern art.
Yeah. Have you
That's
like?
what memes are at this point, just modern art.
Yeah, honestly, have you had people like recognize you in public just from the memes and not from like your brand and everything
Hey,
that
where's
you
Joe
do
Swanson
for
at, Garden?
that's what I was
everything you
gonna
do
ask.
You're
for
the crying
content
guy.
creation. Like you're obviously a huge YouTuber and you stream a shit ton on Twitch. Like, have you had people just recognize you for memes that don't even know like what else you do?
Well, here's the thing: is someone who's gonna recognize me from memes is probably not gonna come up to me and say hi because they don't know if it's gonna actually be me or not, right?
Yeah, that's fair. I guess if
It's
they
usually
just
the
scroll
memes.
by
You're
you
not
on
just, it's
Facebook.
not just like a picture of you. It's usually,
Yeah.
you know.
What I do get is sometimes people stare at me for a little bit longer than usual. They're like, oh, this guy might know who I am, but I like, what am I gonna do in that
You
situation?
should just carry a brick in your pocket and just every time somebody looks at you too long, just
Oh yeah.
just
Or just wear
hop
a
that.
fake mustache.
Get like one of those
Little clown nose ones
the
with like
disguise hats.
Yeah.
You remember the?
yeah.
You remember in? Did you guys ever play Lego Star Wars?
a long time
Yeah, I
ago.
did actually.
Yeah. There was like a disguise face that you could put on for one of the cheats.
I don't think I
Get
ever
one of
was cheating
those
in that
big
game.
bushy eyebrows and just a big fake mustache.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
there's gotta be a
anybody
name
would
for one of
recognize
those.
I would a disguise probably. I don't know. I don't know if there's like
You're
a
talking about, like, the
specific.
thing with like the glasses and the big nose and like the
Yeah.
mustache.
Yeah.
I'll just send
Yeah,
you a cowboy hat.
All right.
Yeah, nobody would
Yeah,
recognize them then.
Dude, somebody would take a picture of you in that and turn it into a meme.
And turn into a
Honestly,
meme.
yeah.
Yep.
If you're like
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
I would go.
Walmart,
Yeehaw.
at Walmart in a cowboy hat.
Like I feel like everything you do is just somehow turned into memes. Like if you
Well,
like pass away and just in your grave, somebody's gonna turn that into a meme somehow. Like it's
Yeah.
just you can, it's unescapable at this, which I
Isn't
guess
that kind
is,
of the greatest honor, though?
yeah. There's so many
True.
like
Weird.
worse things.
I think it's just because I have a very goofy face. Like,
One way to put it.
well, I mean, it's true. I think I have a very goofy look, and that makes it more fun for people to put me in memes. You know?
I think
Yes,
part
yeah.
of it too, and just like even like people relating to you as like, despite you being a content creator, still being relatable, normal people is like, I don't know. I feel like you look and act the same as you did in 2012 as you do now. Like you just like a lot of people when they get any YouTube fame, it's just like, you know, draped in Supreme and just like gold chains everywhere and like Lamborghinis.
man.
Carson's
Yeah,
just like
exactly.
That's just
Minecraft
not
time.
me.
Yeah,
That's
you're
just
exactly
not
though.
me.
That's just like I feel like that's why a lot of people could just like relate to the type of content you make and like you get turned into memes so often. It's just you're just like a regular dude who happens to make YouTube and videos and stream
Yep.
on Twitch and stuff, which is there's so many worse things I guess. So that's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
You haven't turned into a douche tuber, which is definitely definitely good.
Hey, it might be right around the corner, buddy.
Yeah, you never
I'm gonna be honest. I
never
cannot imagine you just rolling up in a Lamborghini with like a huge iced
Dude.
out chain. Like I
Like
It would
just
turn
Yeezys
into a
on and
meme.
shit.
It would just be a meme.
It would be a
it
meme.
wouldn't be a meme.
I'm gonna be hot, bro. It's gonna be sick.
You already are hot.
You
You're just
already
a
are.
babe.
Whoa. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
The
you
picture
are.
of you
Thanks
like
for
on
the
that
gas up.
balcony, where you can
Oh yeah, the
see
one
that
with the
dummy
giant.
thick dumper.
Yeah, no,
That's my favorite
yeah.
one. I love seeing that one.
I like that one. Yeah,
Nothing better than a dummy thick dumper and some cargo shorts. Just gets me going.
dude, I don't wear cargo shorts anymore. It's
No!
been a year. It's been a year.
That's a
That breaks
sin.
my heart.
It's been
Is that
a year.
sin?
You have it on the calendar. Last
It's
time I
it's
wore
been this
cargo.
many days since I've worn cargo shorts.
Are you like
since
sober
November
from
11th.
cargo shorts?
The thing is, they just kind of look awful.
They're just
and
pretty,
they're
like,
not even comfortable. So
no. That's
Yeah.
they were like the only nice thing is like I used to like wearing them as a kid because like they were the only kind of pants I could put my Nintendo DS in.
pockets, bro.
Like
When I was a kid, I used to just put sand in my pockets. My cargo
Of course you did.
Yeah.
A little snack for later.
It felt weird because when you were walking, they were like heavy, so they would like swing back and forth. It was fun.
just like shove
fun
some
time.
earthworms in your pocket to eat later. Like you were a weird kid.
Slice of pizza in your cargo shorts.
Plant a fucking tree in your pocket.
Just like a live animal in your pocket. Just have a whole environment in there. You were a weird
Ecosystem.
kid, McNasty. You just like you had normal
I was,
kid
dude.
things, but you just made them fucking weird. Like every kid wore cargo shorts. Not every kid decided to put a fucking bucket of sand in their pocket for some stupid reason. Like you did normal
who can
kid
blame 'em?
things. Anyone.
Who can blame him?
Thank you.
It's like,
Sticking up for my sand
why would
pockets.
you? Yeah, why would you carry around a 5-pound weight in your pocket?
So I wore like a really tight belt, so my pants wouldn't fall down no matter what. But just like when I walked it, the heaviness would like make the pants swing, and it just felt cool. And I felt cool doing it.
It felt kind of funny. I like it.
Maybe it could catch on. Be a trend.
Sand pockets.
Sand pockets.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I love how the questions you have go from like basic ass shit to do you have any cartoon crushes? As you were
Oh, okay.
growing up.
No, that
Just
is
a big
all right.
leap in
No, okay.
questions.
I did
Nah,
want
that's fair.
to. I did want to ask you guys that. So I was in a stream the other day watching, and
Okay.
he was playing Pokemon, and one of them kind of a baddie. I'll be honest.
know where
She was
this
an
is
adult.
going, yeah.
She was an adult. No, not the Pokemon. There was a
Oh.
lady.
Jinx.
There was a there was a lady. Dude, it is actually incredible how many Pokemon can be used as a
Oh my
fleshlight.
god, that big old rock boy.
I'd
You
fuck
ever
Squirtle.
you guys ever seen Lopunny?
Yeah, low punny kind of bad. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think
But
so.
that's not where I was
You
going.
gotta look it up.
Yeah,
Low
low punny
punny?
got a dumpy. Yeah,
That sounds like a top 10 female streamer.
Damn.
yeah. It's a rabbit with a dumpy. Okay, but that's not where I was going with
How is
this.
she built like that? What the fuck?
Punny from the back.
Little punny.
Low
You're gonna
punny
find-
rule 34.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna find some fucked up Rule 34 if you look up anything about low punny.
All right, boys, I'll be posting this in Cancer Chat for you to look at while we have this podcast.
God damn.
That's a rabbit with a dumpy. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna get
That's
onto
just
my.
like chocolate vanilla ice cream to me.
You guys are welcome.
I'm gonna get on to my actual topic. So, we were just talking about cartoon characters in general, and like when you were a
Okay.
kid, was there any like cartoon characters that you were like, damn, she kind of bad though? Like you know,
Squidward.
like Jimmy Neutron's mom. Okay, I don't know.
Jimmy's mom.
Yeah, like Jimmy's mom or Hugh. You know, I
Or
guess he's
Carl
kinda,
Weezer.
Yeah, Carl Weezer kind of bad. Like,
Jimmy's mom. Ah.
I don't know. Mine was a girl from Danny Phantom. That like
Oh, which one?
Oh,
the like
girl?
main emo bitch. I just wanted her to kick me in the head with her big old boot when I was a kid. It's just like God.
Wasn't she like
Need
really
one of them.
annoying though?
Yeah, but you know that's fine. I could look past that. I feel like it would just like looking at her would just like drown out all audio anyway. Like there'd just be like you know in movies when a character's underwater and you just hear like this low pass sound. I feel like that's what it would be like to talk to her. I would just be so
Right.
focused on staring at her. But yeah, that was definitely my.
It would be one of those situations where you're like, I don't care what you're saying, just keep talking.
Yeah, like a flashbang went off in my ear and it's just like a
Yeah.
ringing, but I'm just staring at her.
So
Big ol'
she's
emo
not
face.
real.
Yeah, no, of course, you know. So, you know, I'll fantasize about it. Yeah, no, I was gonna try to hook up with her at PAX, but no, that was just my main cartoon crush.
Do you guys go to cons to try to hook up with people?
No,
No.
I don't go to
absolutely
cons.
not.
I don't go to cons.
Yeah, me
Okay.
and Soup are the only ones that go, and like sometimes we hold hands, but that's
And
about
then
it.
you
I
guys
go to hook up with Blarg.
Yeah, we just like
Yeah.
you know kiss behind an alleyway and then go to Applebee's or something. So.
I have heard that that's a thing though. Like some creators specifically go to cons just to.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, no,
it's
they'll go.
fucking weird.
It's bizarre. So it'll be like, oh, like we have dinner plans.
I'm going to a gamer convention to pick up chicks.
Yeah, like are you sure you want to do that? Like, surely you could go to a
There's
bar.
some better places.
Oxymoron.
Yeah, no, I've never really understood. I mean, you know, everybody kind of do as they do as they please. I've always had that
Different
kind of
strokes,
mindset, but
you know?
yeah, but it's like I just want to go and hang out with people, like, you know, just see people that I don't normally see, hang out with friends,
Yeah.
all that
Yeah,
stuff.
I just
I
go
just
to
think what it
drink
is,
and hang
just
out.
like for them, it's just easy because they probably every once in a while they get like a fan that's conventionally attractive and is not a minor, and then they're like, okay, you know, this is easy, so that's what I'm gonna do.
I like that the YouTube world has gone to a place where you have to point out not a minor.
Point out they're not a minor. In some cases, it's yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Anyways,
leave it
on
at
to
that.
something else.
We'll leave it at that.
Anyway, I want to know Carson's cartoon crush.
Yeah.
If you have one.
Surely you have one.
There's so many to choose from.
Well, are you talking from when I
Like,
was a
give me a 1 through
kid
10.
or like
From when you were a
now?
kid,
Down?
when you were a kid and you were just like watching your favorite cartoon,
I don't know when I was a kid.
and this big old baddie walks by. Okay, what about now?
Lola Bunny kind of fucks, bro.
Wait, who?
I can see
She was
it.
very. She had very sexual. Not even
Yeah, what
undertones,
was up
just
with
tones.
that? What was
Yeah.
up with that Space Jam?
Yeah.
Oh
They
yeah,
knew what they
Lola
were
Bunny,
doing.
bad, bro. I didn't know who we were talking about at first.
I thought
Yeah,
they were
why?
just gonna like fuck on the basketball court right there.
I still don't know who we're talking about. I'm
Just
gonna
look up
Space
You never seen
Jam
Space Jam?
Bunny.
Lola Bunny.
Space Jam Bunny. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did not need to make a rabbit that sexy.
Dude,
Like,
they
there's
made
this-
furries.
Furs have been around for years.
Furries were invented on that day.
They're just now becoming mainstream.
No, but I mean, so like personally, you know, I think it's cool when someone cosplays Lola Bunny.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think you have a fetish for like rabbits because the two.
So far, it's been 2 rabbits.
No.
Carson, do you own a rabbit?
No.
That poor rabbit.
He used
Not
to,
anymore.
But PETA came to his house, and confiscated it.
She's buried out back.
Well, I
do you
mean,
guys-
look at Low Bunny. That's all I'm saying. I mean,
Pretty close name too.
yeah.
kind of all the same.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I have a problem.
Yeah, maybe you just
Oh.
got a bunny issue. I mean, there's worse issues to have. So
Well, bunnies are the horniest animals, right?
I don't.
I think humans are.
Yeah, I don't.
No.
I've never seen a.
No,
that-
like
that's-
rabbits
that's
can
what-
fuck like a million
They
times.
they
though,
say
right?
Yeah.
fuck like bunnies. They say
yeah.
fuck
Yeah,
like
they
rabbits.
do. They do say that. I don't know. Or is it just like, do they not fuck a lot? But when they do, they're just like extremely efficient. Because I feel like everything to do is like 200
No, they
miles
fuck
an
a
hour.
lot.
Do they? Why do you
Yeah.
know this? Where'd you get this information? Just like David Attenborough
They say
narrating
that
a
way
rabbit.
too confidently. No,
they
they,
fuck a lot.
for sure. They
They
definitely
fuck a
fuck
lot.
a lot.
fuck
They fuck a lot.
National Geographic. Bunnies are us,
Animal Planet at
USA.
All right. Anyone other than Carson want to answer their cartoon
Mine
crush?
has always been Kim Possible.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
that's
good one.
fair.
I have a crush on Kim
That's fair.
Possible,
Yeah.
Mine's the
see that.
weasel from it, or whatever it is, gerbil, hamster.
The Weezy.
It's a naked
naked
mole
mole
rat,
rat.
bro.
Oh, whatever. It's just a
And
fleshlight.
it's sexy.
Weasel.
The rabbit. The naked rabbit.
No, Kim Possible was
Yeah,
pretty
she was
bad
hot.
though.
And she
Mine
was probably
was-
badass in general.
Oh, go ahead, Sue.
dude.
No, you
I
go
wanna
first.
hear your- No.
All right, Canadians, calm down.
All right, mine was always Dexter's mom.
Dexter's
Dude.
mom.
Have you
into
seen her
Dell-
ass?
Oh, the
Wait,
redhead
no,
lady?
Have you
That's a
seen
mill.
her
Yeah.
ass? Oh my god, it's unreal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've seen Dexter's mom. Oh, isn't she
All
the
right,
one that's
I'll-
built like a pyramid?
I got
She always has the yellow gloves on and like the.
Yeah,
I got
she's
some
yeah,
literature
she,
for you, Blarg.
yeah, she's the one
Here you
that's. Yeah, bro, what is
Oh,
that
yeah.
all
Fucking
about?
Christ. Holy shit.
It looks like you took that picture yourself. Like you had
Wait,
that on
what
your
the
That was on my
fuck?
camera
Why?
Dude, you could use her ass as a shelf. You could store
Dude, you
things
can use
on
it
her
as a
donkey.
table.
Oh,
Get a fucking meal off of that.
you could
my God.
literally.
You don't
That's
say.
that's like hot in today's standards.
Oh my god, somebody has used her as a table.
Yep.
That's
Wow.
incredible.
Yeah,
That's
so
a-
that was mine.
That's a
Why
fair
does she have
answer.
like a size 1 foot though?
Yeah, she always
Tiny
like.
little baby feet.
Yeah, what's going on there? Weird
How the
ass.
hell those
bitch.
feet supporting that ass? Anyway, so
What a
please
weird
give your
conversation.
answer.
Sandy cheeks, that southern twang,
Of course.
Of course.
them acorn titties. Just
Acorn titties.
when she sang about Texas, dude, my heart melted. You know.
What about when she turned into the big old Dirty Dan woman?
Oh, dude, I wish you would have ripped my head off like she did Patrick.
Oh god.
This is fucking cursed.
that buff Sandy was such a deep memory. I completely forgot that
Oh,
thing
yeah.
even existed.
Hibernating Sandy.
Oh yeah, when
Yeah,
she did that,
very
so
hot.
she's just shredded. All right, well that was a horrible answer. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
That was
So Carson, I got a question for you. You had any bad shit experiences?
no, we're not talking about shit. We are not talking
Welcome
about
back to the
shit.
shit podcast.
We are not doing it. No, we're not
it
doing
Our
it.
guest might have some really interesting
Nope,
Dookie
nope,
stories.
nope.
Dude, we gotta know.
Hey.
We gotta know.
Yeah.
The
People want to know,
People wanna know, yeah.
about Carson's shits, and we're here to get that information.
All right, so I'm noticing a little bit of civil unrest amongst the podcast.
Yeah, we all hate each other.
So do you want me
Yeah,
to
we
talk
do.
about my
Yes.
poopy
Yes.
poopy, or do you not?
Yes.
Blarg is
Okay.
outvoted.
I hate it here.
So I have had many a poop in my lifetime.
Good to know.
I gotta think for a second what the worst one has been.
I'm really glad we brought Carson on to talk about this, guys. This is going to be really enlightening for all of our viewers.
What other podcast would ask you this question?
Exactly.
Imagine
like a
being
lot of them. YouTuber
really?
podcasts tend to, you know.
Brain dead.
talk about shit.
Result
brains-
in caveman topics.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your favorite rock and village?
My what?
Nothing. Nothing. You can carry on with Dookie.
Dookie.
Thank you,
Nice.
McNasty.
Carry on.
Nice burp. Nice burp.
Thank you.
So I've always had poopy problems. I have diarrhea a lot, or at least I used to have diarrhea a lot.
Is that from eating
and I-
bad food, or is that just like bowel
I don't know.
issues? 'Cause I get
Don't know.
diarrhea every time I eat Taco Bell. It's like
Oh, that's
given.
fair. Same.
Well, Taco Bell is like not real food.
Yeah, it's like horse meat or something. I don't know what they feed.
Yeah, no,
Horse
I,
beans.
Horse
putting that in your
beans.
body is probably not good.
Yeah.
Glad we got to the bottom of
think
that,
the-
boys.
I think the body is trying to tell you something.
Yeah, I had the new grilled cheese burrito there yesterday, and I was just like, "Fuck! Why the fuck did I eat that?"
Grilled cheese burrito.
Yeah,
That
that
sounds terrible.
not
That sounds
good.
awful.
To be fair,
It's
most
Taco
things
Bell.
sound.
Like, can you really like expect anything less from Taco Bell?
I didn't have Taco Bell until I was 23. That was the first time I tried it,
Congratulations.
and I was
Yeah,
like,
good job.
"Wow, not great." And now I really don't eat Taco Bell. Like, I'd
Well,
rather
you
go
could
eat
just-
Arby's than Taco Bell.
You could
Like,
just
that's how
eat
bad.
any other taco place.
Exactly. Like, even Chipotle, bro. It's like just pay the
Chipotle ain't
extra
bad.
$5 and get
Yeah.
actual
No,
food.
Chipotle's really good.
Chipotle fucks.
But sometimes you need refried beans. You know, that's the one thing I don't like about Chipotle. And sometimes I need some mushed up beans.
I've never thought to myself, I need refried beans.
Like,
I'm
if
gonna
I
die.
don't have beans
I
right
need
now,
me some
I will literally
beans.
pass away. Are we
Sometimes
actually
it's necessary.
are we gonna keep following through with this shit, or can I ask a real question?
with this shit.
Sometimes-
I don't
Sometimes
think
think
I have
about it.
much to talk about, surprisingly. So
That's good.
Damn, I was hoping you'd have a story
Man.
where you like dookied out in a parking lot or something.
Did you ever have a,
Somebody was
did you
eating
ever
your
have a
ass out and you
fan?
just boom, shotgun blast.
God, did you ever have a fan follow you into the bathroom, or like recognize you in a bathroom at like a con or something?
While you were shitting.
yes,
Yeah. No, dude, it happens. I was pissing, and a dude fucking waited for me to finish pissing. He's like, "Hey, bro, I'm a big fan." It's like, what the
yeah,
fuck are you
so
doing?
Oh, that's
dude,
so
you
weird.
saying that caught me off guard because I was like, yes, I've had exactly that happen. I went to a movie theater in my hometown, and
That's awful.
I got up before the movie was starting, like during the previews and stuff, and I had to take a big poopy, and
There it is.
it was like a big one, and like it made my ass hurt a little
Oh
bit,
yeah.
and then I got up, and then
You just waiting?
two guys came in, and they were like, "Hey, we're fans." I'm like, I appreciate it, and I think I was a little bit curt, to for lack of a better word, when I was like, hey, yeah, what's up? You know, I did the whole fan interaction thing, of just being like, hey, yeah, I'll take a picture or whatever. Thanks for watching video. But in my head, I was just like, damn, I just took a massive shit.
What would have been good if one of those fans came in and was just like, hey, Carson, I love your shit. Did you get to wash your hands before
Yeah, I was gonna
you
say,
took
did you
the
get
picture?
did you
Yeah.
get to leave the bathroom, or was the photo in the bathroom? Like,
Oh yeah, the
a
best.
mirror picture?
It's like a selfie.
I honestly
Oh,
don't
shit.
remember. But yeah, no, I washed my hands.
that
what
is
would be
awful.
what would be even worse is if a fan like came into the bathroom behind me as I'm taking a shit and like
You just open the stall door like, hey,
no, they do the little peeking over the stall door thing. You're like,
Bro.
Carson,
Oh,
just lay on their
through
back
the
and slide
walkway.
under the stall.
Yeah. Holding out like a pen and paper for an autograph.
Please, sir, please.
Oh, dude, that is
Sign
horrible.
my
That was
phone
like
case.
in your hometown too. Like, I've never had that. Like, when I had it happen to me, it was at PAX, and we were like right next to like where you do meetups. So like, it wasn't
yeah.
that much of a stretch that somebody saw me, but they waited till I was like done pissing and washed my hands, and came up to me after. But yeah, that is rough to be in your hometown and have that shit happen. Oh, that is
Yeah, that's not
completely
good.
cursed.
You know the
What
good
do
thing
you-
about that now though is everybody has to wear masks, so I feel like that kind of helps
true.
when you go out.
Yeah,
I
except
think I
if you
get
have long
recognized
hair.
less now because I'm wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Do you get recognized like before the pandemic? Did you get recognized like quite a lot in public, or is it just like a
Yeah.
once a month? Really?
Yeah. It was getting to where like when I would go out, I would usually get recognized, like at least once. And it was
Wow, that's-
it was
Is
scary.
that like something that bothers you in general, or?
It can bother me. It's definitely overwhelming to kind of lose that anonymity, but it's the position I'm in, and I'm lucky to have this job. Like,
Yeah,
it's
no,
a
of
crazy
course,
awesome
but-
job,
but it's also fair to be like, that's a little weird, especially if you're just trying to like get groceries or something like that. Like,
yeah,
it is weird to have somebody,
Well, the thing
approach
is,
you.
in your position, you just like you blew up overnight, so you didn't really have that transition of
Right.
like just getting recognized once every month or something down to like 2 weeks. It was kind of just like not recognized at all, and then just boom, constantly being recognized.
No, it was yeah.
I think the worst
I
part.
wish I had a more gradual growth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
fair.
say, I think one of the worst parts for me whenever it happens is like people around that don't know who you are, like all of a sudden are like interested in what's going on.
Yeah.
And then you just have to explain like everything is so fucking awkward.
But
But I was gonna ask you, Carson, like, what do you do outside of YouTube? Like, do you have any hobbies or any other things that like you're into or something?
Oh god, that was such an evil laugh.
No,
That sounds like a bunny fucking
I'm
laugh.
building a nuclear bomb.
I'm laughing because I don't.
Dude, I feel that,
There's
dude.
nothing wrong with that though.
I just especially right now, I love to travel. That's one thing. I
Yeah.
absolutely love to travel and I can't. So
Yeah,
I'm
true.
kind of locked out of that, but I like watching anime. I hang out with my family sometimes. Otherwise, I generally just stream or work, make videos. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Kind
Well,
of
I feel
like
like. Go ahead, McNasty.
YouTubers talking over each other. It's fun time.
Very normal occurrence.
Honestly, I completely forgot I was gonna say. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, like, normally you start out with YouTube as your hobby, so then
Right.
like you're already doing something else, and then YouTube's your hobby. So when it becomes your full time shit, like you're left with no other hobby because that was your hobby. So you're like, oh, what do I
Yeah.
do now with all this like free time or whatever?
Oh, and I remember what I was gonna say. The thing about that too is like when COVID hit, we're all people that just work inside, so it just almost feels
Right.
like we literally just work.
yeah,
Like,
not
I
a
feel
whole
like-
lot changed.
Like honestly, I started becoming more efficient after COVID. Like now that I have just like, I just want to just sit at my computer all the time. I was like, might as well just edit, work.
Right.
Yeah, I just miss
I
the traveling
think-
aspect.
I mean, I'm very happy to be a YouTuber during this time.
Oh, definitely.
definitely.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
for
we're
sure.
super lucky.
No fucking doubt.
We can do our job perfectly
it really
efficiently.
did just go from I'm staying inside voluntarily to I'm staying inside involuntarily.
literally.
True.
But I mean, it's all right. It's like I don't know. I've just kind of looked at like staying inside as like a long-term thing. If me not going out and like going to a bar or restaurant or something like stops somebody's grandpa from hacking out a lung and dying, then it's not bad.
Yeah.
Like there's worse things to do than sit inside and make videos for a few months. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. But yeah, I definitely agree with you. Like the not traveling thing sucks because like I think that's one of my favorite parts about like YouTube in general is just like going out to conventions or even just traveling with other YouTubers and just doing stuff and meeting people and trying new restaurants and stuff like that has always been super super fun. So it definitely sucks not being able to do that.
Have you ever traveled anywhere outside the country?
I went to Australia for 2 weeks last year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a trip.
Did any
Was it fun?
did any animals try to kill you or was that
No, no, I
Dog-sized
wasn't
spiders
so
trying to attack you?
lucky.
it wasn't so lucky?
Did you hold a koala?
No,
I held a
I
koala
pretty
when I was over
much
there.
I kind of just stayed in the Misfits office most of the time, and Melbourne's cool though. Melbourne's really pretty.
Yeah, it's nice. What animes do you like, or like what's your favorite? I don't know anything about fucking anime, but you talked about it.
Yeah.
And people listening probably want to
Well,
Let
know.
me get Grizzy here. You guys can
Well,
like,
no,
Yeah,
comment on that.
if you
we
guys-
roasted
if you
it.
guys-
No, we roasted
you
anime
guys
once, so
don't
we got to
know-
make up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The viewers are interested. They were very heated.
But if I don't want to talk about it if you guys aren't interested.
Well, people listening might want to know what you watch, or
Fuck
like what's
'em.
your favorite.
True.
See, that's what we said too. They were not happy.
Well, do watch his anime. It was a little ooh-woo voice. I mean,
okay.
he probably knows some of the shit.
Wait, do watch his anime?
I
Okay.
know
Probably,
like,
dude.
the normie stuff. Nothing too crazy. Like Avatar, The Last Airbender is probably my
Avatar's
favorite.
really good.
Oh, it's such a good
that,
movie.
That lives
Okay.
rent free in my head and will for the rest of my life. So
It's definitely like top 3 for me. Such a good show. Did you watch
Yeah.
Korra too?
yeah. Korra not quite as good, but
Agreed.
dude, the Korra's animation is gorgeous.
Oh, it's unreal. It's so good.
That's the one thing I do like about anime.
What
I
about
don't really
SpongeBob?
watch it. SpongeBob is not anime because I
It's
think it's
animated.
American, isn't it? Doesn't anime need to be like Japanese in origin? Isn't that usually what defines
Anime's
anime?
kind of or
Or is it kind of lost
that's
its
an ongoing
term?
discussion, but anime is basically like it's like a genre
Yeah.
more than
More than like where it's from.
It's like an art style,
Yeah.
right, or something. I don't know.
yeah.
But what I was saying is that's the one thing I do love about anime. Like, I'm not interested in the shows personally, but when I do see somebody watching anime, I'm always like so amazed at the fact that like most of the backgrounds and stuff are like drawn by an artist and like
Oh, yeah,
put
it's
together in that sense.
crazy.
Like
Yeah.
that is absolutely insane to have that like
Thousands
patience
of drawings
to
just
make
for
that.
like
Yeah, literally.
one episode.
Yeah, it's that. I don't know, that part of anime I've always absolutely loved. I can't really deal with the big titty anime bitches and like the woo
Well,
stuff.
that's why. Well, then just watch something that's not that. Because
See, I
there
tried
are
a
shows that
few.
aren't that.
I tried what, One Punch Man, I think it is. I tried Attack on Titan, which was actually pretty cool.
Attack on Titan, Fox.
I tried
Attack on
Death
Titan's
Note,
really good. Death Note's Death Note.
Full Metal
it depends on the
Alchemist.
person.
and
I
there's
watched
one other I
the
tried
first
watching.
season of, I think it was Castlevania, about like vampires and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That one was pretty cool. I actually enjoyed that. Like, fuck, what's his name? Dracula or some shit's in it. I don't know.
He's like
Don't
the
fucking
only
know.
What's his name?
vampire.
Count Chocula. He's
Some
there.
guy like
I couldn't.
Dracula.
I was gonna say like
Most famous
I forgot. I was
vampire
gonna
ever.
say- I was
Edward.
about to fuck his name up though, but yeah,
No, you
little
got it
Twilight
right.
anime.
the dude from Twilight or whatever.
Hey,
Dracula.
one of them goddamn blood sucking motherfuckers. Castlevania
Team
was cool, though.
Dracula.
It says, like, do you like outside of YouTube? Do you like play Minecraft just to chill, or do you like play any other games or anything, or you just kind of only play when you're recording?
I dabble in some craft on occasion offline, but typically, what I've been doing recently is I have an alt on Twitch that I just stream on if I'm playing games, so that I don't feel like I'm wasting time.
Really?
Yeah.
Do like people know about it, or like is it just
yeah.
okay?
It gets it's like a tenth of my normal viewers, and it's way easier to manage. So
Yeah, I was
kinda
gonna say
like
I don't
a
think I've heard of that. Like heard of
De-stressor.
yeah. Oh no, it's a big de-stressor. It's nice. but I play a lot of Rocket League right now. I'm super into Rocket League. And then I still play CS. I've got like 3,500 hours in CS:GO.
Damn. God damn.
Yeah, most of that is front load from like 2014, 2015, 2016.
That's still nuts.
Yeah, no.
Is that just like a game you play for fun, or do you still stream that?
CS? I'll play for fun occasionally. It's been I haven't been super enjoying it recently, just because I have times where I'm like, I don't really feel like playing CS, and then all the times where I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, I want to shoot things and feel cool.
I totally feel that. That's how I feel with CS as well.
Yeah. I feel like CS has always kind of been a game that like you bounce back and forth from playing and not playing. I think I only have like 600 hours, which is still a lot, but comparatively not really. But yeah, even then, I like sometimes there's times where I'd want to play it every day for like a month and then not want to see the menu for a year. But
I wonder if they have plans to make a new one, because it's been what 8 years now since CS:GO's
like there's just no reason to. CS:GO actually
Well, yeah,
like
but it's just like-
I was gonna say I feel CS:GO. I think it was 3 months ago. It hit its peak concurrent players like ever.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
I just think
man.
I have such a connection between how well games do on YouTube to how I think that they do
Right.
IRL. So like
Right.
because CS:GO really isn't big on YouTube anymore, I just think that it's dead, but I forget that it's fucking massive in like the pro scene.
CS:GO is still huge on YouTube, just not in the way that
used to be.
we make content. It's not really like it's. I feel like the content of CS:GO has kind of teetered off from like, haha, CS:GO moments to like,
Right.
here's this cool wallbang 360 YY
Yeah.
kill
Kinda how
7 men
Siege is.
somehow. Yeah, exact
feel
same
like-
thing.
Yeah,
Where it's
Siege
like
is
because
starting
it's
to be
such a
like that.
competitive game, people want to see the competitive side of it. Because like what blew up both of those games is the esports aspect, which I don't know. I'm not super into. I don't know if you're into esports at all, Carson, but something we
I'm
don't
into
really.
esports
Yeah,
occasionally.
Do you follow them, or is it just like something
Not
when
right now.
when there's a big
But I
game you
have.
watch kind of thing?
Yeah.
Really, what did you mostly
I-
watch? CS or?
Yeah, so back in 2016, 2017, I was super into watching Cloud9.
Really?
Yeah, I followed them pretty heavily.
That was the
until-
Shroud days, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Shroud left, and I kept watching them until they won the major against FaZe. If anyone here knows
Yeah.
that,
Yep.
raise
Yeah, I
your
don't really
hand.
keep up with sports.
Nah, I don't keep up with it.
I don't really keep up with them, but I remember everyone was like freaking out about that, like that game coming up.
Yeah.
So I remember watching it and was just like, "Yay!" Like I don't know what the significance of this is, but yay! But yeah, I did watch that game, well, that series, I should say. I was gonna say, I had one more question, game related. Unless
Okay.
you had a question, McNasty, or were you? Or should I actually?
No, I'm just
I'm
having
gonna ask mine
a
first since we're
brain
on the
tumor.
topic of. Okay, since we're on the topic of games, obviously you probably grew up playing games, I assume, right? Like when you were a kid.
Yeah. I
If you-
play a game on occasion.
Imagine if you didn't. You just started playing.
Yeah,
games
just
at,
started at like 14.
Manufactured for YouTube.
If you could have one childhood game like remastered and like put onto a modern PC and you could like play and stuff, what would it be? Like, do you have like a childhood game that you like absolutely love but just can't play because you don't have the console or it doesn't run well in an emulator? Like, what would you want to see like remastered?
I don't think I have anything that I can't play. But there is a game that I would love to be remastered, and that's Pokemon Platinum.
Yo,
That game-
Pokemon.
dude, that was fantastic.
I don't know if I-
That's my
That is
favorite
my
gen.
favorite. Yeah.
Dude, it is the
It's-
best.
If it gets remastered, I'll shit myself because that's just my favorite. Not
I
to
mean-
go back
Did
to
you play,
shit, but
Did you play Pokemon Stadium?
Oh yeah.
Was that okay? Pokemon Stadium was that was not. There was
think I was-
Pokemon Coliseum.
Yeah, I don't know what
Which
stadium.
Stadium?
There's Coliseum. There's
I don't remember, so long
XD.
ago.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure it was
Oh
Pokemon
yeah,
Stadium,
XD
right? Where like
Gale
the
of
fights would take
Darkness.
yeah,
take
that
place
was
in,
the
like, a big
XD one.
stadium.
In a big stadium, yeah, and you could
A
like
lot-
put
yeah, that
this
was all
thing on
those.
your controller where you could like load your Pokemon from like the Game Boy onto the game. I always thought that was cool as hell.
I
That
don't
is
remember that
cool.
part, but
Like an
yeah, I just
amiibo
remember
or
the game being
something?
fun.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, kind of. You could just like transfer like I think it was around the days of Ruby and Emerald, if I remember correctly, and you could transfer them to your
Yeah, it was
You
super
can,
early
like,
on.
GameCube.
Import your Nintendog into that game. Just have it
Just
get burnt out by
just a
Charizard or something.
Nintendo, yeah, getting burnt alive. Like,
Turned into Chinese food right there by Charizard.
oh, not great. But yeah, I agree with that platinum thing. But they have been like teasing that they're gonna remaster that game. So hopefully that happens.
Here's
'Cause,
hoping. Here's hoping.
If they put that on the Switch with like, although like, have you tried the new Pokemon games at all? Like, have you played Sword and Shield?
No, I have not played Sword and Shield.
So, but like, have you seen gameplay? So like, Pokemon are like
Yeah.
walking around instead of like in bushes. How do you feel about that? Like, if they did like Platinum remake, but that style, how would you feel about that? Like, would you be upset or?
I'm not crazy about it. I think the old Pokemon system
The
just
surprise
functions
bush.
better, and it's what everyone's used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the surprise bush. Well, like they did it with like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, like just fine. They made that 3D, but also still had the grass. So I think they could do it like that just fine. And I don't think they would go and switch up the system for a game that's a remake.
Yeah, I hope they don't, but I don't know. You never know with them. But it is kind of cool seeing like Pokemon walk around. Like, it's so weird being chased by like a Machop just running at you full speed. It's an it's an interesting vibe. But yeah, honestly, that'd probably be my my number one game to remaster too. Do you guys have any? I feel like Soup, you would probably say the Mario games, but those just got a remaster.
Well, luckily, my fucking childhood favorite just got remastered. Even
that-
though it was
Which one was that?
Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was my favorite game growing up. But they took out a lot of glitches that like I'm used to using.
Oh, like the speedrun
So-
ones and stuff. Yeah.
BLJs.
Yeah. The BLGs.
Do you ever watch
that they
speedruns on Twitch?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Hell yeah.
I love watching like I really love the Nintendo 64, so I watch like the original Paper Mario, some of those, and
Okay,
I watch
yeah.
Super Mario 64. Those are my favorite
Gotcha.
ones.
Yeah, Soup, didn't you start as a Mario channel?
Yeah, actually, that was my first channel as a kid. I would play with like Mario toys, and I'd do like little stop motions and like add in sound effects and stuff. It was cancer, but I was a kid, so
Please tell me you still have those videos somewhere.
I don't. I deleted the channel as soon as
man.
Soup got like 100 subs. I was like paranoid that people were gonna find it.
If you still had that
So-
today and it blew up, that would be so fucking funny.
Which is funny because if you guys know Hyper,
Yeah.
he started out doing the exact same thing that I was doing, like playing with like Mario toys and talking over it. And I
Really?
knew him from back then. And you know, we
shit.
never knew each other, but I knew of his videos, and now we like know each other, which is the weirdest thing. And he's doing like the same thing now too. So that's
Which
Weird.
hyper is this?
Hypernova Puma.
He,
His like original YouTube name was R4 Boys.
yeah, I remember I went to put him in a description
Yeah.
and I saw that and I was like, what?
Yeah, that was his Mario name.
Because
Because I seen that in his URL, and I was like, wait a minute.
I mean, it's the Blue Crew Pros, but
I never had. I mean, my name is still fucking stupid, but I started off with one stupid name and haven't changed it since. Like, I've been Blarg my Schnoop on everything since I started YouTube. But I was a late bloomer. I didn't start making videos till like 2017. So
yeah,
That's
I've got
crazy.
a stupid name too, Carson or whatever. It's just dumb.
I used to be Two Ton Tim. Seriously, guys,
I love that.
yeah. That was
You should go
like
back to that. Rebrand.
that was original like beginning CS:GO name.
I miss when you were Ainsley.
Yeah, you peaked at Ainsley
yeah,
compilations.
bring that McNasty back. Is that when you?
It's crazy seeing you with like 1.65 mil when like I met you, you just had like the Ainsley video. So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
no.
it's really cool to see.
Yeah, because I remember I put that video out and like within a week I met Rack on
Really?
CS:GO
That's crazy.
Surf. Yeah, and then
And now Rack's like somewhere.
just somewhere doing
knows?
something. Yeah,
Just
but
hurling
and then
through
yeah,
space.
like obviously I met you through him. So yeah, that was a long ass time ago. That was what like probably late 2016 I think,
Yeah.
early 2017.
Wait, let's see. When did Ainsley come out? That was September 10th, 2017, actually. So.
Oh, so yeah, 2017.
3 years
yeah,
ago.
I don't think I had started YouTube yet in 2016. Man, it feels like so much longer ago.
Yeah,
It
I
feels
know.
like it's been like 10
It
years.
really does. Carson, have you always
YouTube
like?
world moves fast.
It does. Have you always tried to like keep up with like new and smaller creators? Because I remember when you followed me, I like still remember this day because I was like, why the fuck did he do that? I hit 2,000 subs on YouTube and I made a tweet about it, and you liked it and followed me off that tweet, and I was like you were already pretty established, like you weren't, like fucking everywhere on iFunny and Reddit yet, but like you were still like
Okay.
you were still Carson. So I was
Right.
like shocked. Like, have you
We
always
weren't
tried to?
funny status yet, but
Yeah, you weren't fucking famous yet, but
We're
like,
definitely on some Reddit posts for sure.
like have you always tried to like try to keep up with smaller creators, or is it just like a random
no,
thing?
I love to find people that I think are up and coming and just like watch them as they grow. When I was a small creator, I found a bunch of people. Fitz was one of them. He had like 3K when or less when I subbed to him, and now obviously he's got like 5 million, which is
Yeah.
crazy. I don't know. I just like finding people and watching them grow or trying to help them grow.
It was
And
extremely
sometimes
wholesome.
unsuccessful. Sometimes it's like, well, oh well,
Yeah, at least they tried.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember when you followed me. Like, I think I was watching some of your Discord videos when you followed me, and I was like, what the fuck? Whoa. Like, it was,
How do you know?
yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Speaking
I
of
did it on
Discord
purpose.
videos, did you ever like have the intention of going and recording a Discord video, or did you just like sit down and were like, I'm just gonna leave OBS or whatever up while we sit in Discord?
Yeah. No,
Like,
I decided to start making Discord videos when I realized, oh yeah, my friends and I are funny when we just are in Discord.
yeah, I feel like you were
so
the
I
first to
was
start
just like,
doing that.
Yeah, but it's not like that unique of an idea, I don't think.
No,
I think
of
a
course
lot of
not,
people
but-
like credit me for coming up with it. I'm like, I just kind of record Discord and then people make jokes for me and then I upload it. So
Yeah, no, that's fair, but I still feel like it was pretty new for the time. Like, you didn't see like before
Yeah.
Discord, you didn't see like, TeamSpeak
person
funny
I ever
moments.
saw-
Like,
The first person I ever saw do like, I don't know if they're the one that did it or like the first ones or whatever, but Triggered Tro. Do you guys remember that name?
yeah.
No.
Yeah, he was like the first one I saw do like Discord stuff. He would do
Really?
like,
Did he do Discord stuff? What did
yeah,
he?
he would do like.
I
he would do
remember him
Reddit stuff
doing
too,
the. No, I remember Triggered Tro doing the Dr. Phil videos.
Oh yeah, he did those too. Yeah, but he also did.
Yeah.
He would do like Reddit stuff where he would talk about like he just go to like certain Reddits and do like top of all time or whatever and just like talk about shit on there.
Are you
But, yeah,
sure?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
He doesn't have any of those up. If he did do that.
Maybe it isn't him that I'm thinking of then.
maybe not.
Yeah, Trigger Show did do the Dr. Phil shit. I'm thinking of somebody else then. But I remember there being somebody else that did. And
Are
he
you
was,
talking Sorrow TV?
Maybe.
He did top of Reddit stuff. He does like, and he still does. He does like r/nice guys top post of all time. That was 6 months ago though. But yeah, he does all that.
Oh yeah, I think it was him. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I got him mixed up
Or
with
you're
Trigger Show.
thinking of Soot House.
No,
That
I'm pretty
name
sure it's not
sounds
because I
familiar.
remember the Pornhub comments one he did 3 years ago.
Dude, I did one of those videos in like 2016, and I thought YouTube was gonna nuke my channel. They removed it, and I was like,
What,
oh god.
Pornhub comments.
Yeah, and like I blurred out everything, but I was like, dude, nobody's done this right now. The only person who did it that I knew of was Merc Music, I think, did it, or somebody like that. And I was
I
like,
just got demonetized for mine.
yeah, I was
That's
like,
all.
I don't think anybody's done this right now. I'm gonna try it. Uploaded it within like 20 minutes. YouTube was like, we're nuking you. Like this video's
Nah,
done.
bro, that ain't gonna fly.
Yeah,
Did you
I
put
was-
Pornhall in the title? Maybe that was-
absolutely. I think the title was literally reading.
Absolutely, bro.
I think that the title was reading Pornhub comments, all caps.
This is real porn on YouTube.
literal porn on YouTube. Come
Boobs and
watch.
butt. Here, click here.
Woman ass.
Try not to come challenge.
I feel like that's something Soup would upload now, but with like cursed fucking TikToks.
On like a second channel.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Try not to come challenge. That's awesome.
How many people actually fail those challenges?
Is there?
Like, you just
wait,
click on it,
do
just
those
try not to
exist?
come.
Yeah.
Do those
Dude,
actually exist?
Yeah, of course they do. Are you kidding? Everything exists.
That's a good
Yep.
point.
Can't question the internet.
I feel like if I was to click on a try not to come challenge, I would just like masturbate less and be like, yeah, I'm not gonna come because I'm gonna like
No,
be
bro.
a bitch because
You're
of the
just like,
title.
No, here's what happens. You click on the try not to come challenge. It plays 1 second. You're like, shit.
You done?
I lost.
Instantly done within
I
2
came
frames.
before I finished reading the title.
Try not to. Oh man.
Damn.
Do you guys
Next
have any? Do you guys have any like weird porn stories? Like, have you ever like walked in on someone watching porn, or had somebody walk in on you watching porn, or like anything weird like that?
I had my mom call me at school, in high school, and she was home for the day, so I think she was like sick. And she called me and I answered the phone. I think it was at lunch, and she's all, "What the fuck is youjizz.com?" I was like, oh my god. Oh.
Oof.
I guess she got on the computer and like went to type in YouTube maybe. I don't know, but yeah.
So she
my
called you
God.
at school?
Called me at school, yeah.
Why'd she have to know?
No, I wasn't
right
allowed
then
to
and
have my
there?
phone at school.
Oh.
That was
Yeah,
like
well,
a big rule.
I was like I actually didn't have a phone until like my late junior year. But yeah, I guess she probably knew I was at lunch, so she called me. Fuck.
So what
You
happened? What was the
jizz.
repercussion?
I was just honest with her. I told her I was like, it's porn.
He had to cancel a
She
subscription.
was just cool with that. She was like,
My
okay.
favorite
No,
porn site.
she was mad, but what the hell is she gonna do?
But
She's
I always
like,
found that weird about parents being mad about that. Like, are you gonna ground your kid for watching porn? Like, what? That's weird.
I don't know.
Right? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I just think that's like bizarre to be like, you're grounded. You can't watch porn for a month. Like, what?
Maybe it depends on like your upbringing. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I think it's kind of, as a parent too, it's kind of like an out of sight, out of mind kind of thing, where you don't want to know that your kids are watching
Right.
porn. When
Right,
you first find out
exactly.
about it, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, you know, your kid's just
Her
slapping
biggest
their hog.
concern too was she wanted to make sure that I knew that porn wasn't like real sex. It was like very, very acted.
Oh,
very
see, that's
excessive.
great though. That is,
Yeah.
I feel like that's the only lesson a parent should like give about porn is like,
She
hey,
didn't punish me or anything.
don't
She
like,
just wanted to know,
don't
you know?
treat a female like this. Like that is not,
Yeah.
that's not how that works. Absolutely not. But you know, if you're just
Real
using
dicks
it to,
aren't that big.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that was a point too.
Oh, thank
like
God.
you don't have to cry looking down at yours.
Yeah.
Oh,
good
that
times.
is
Anyone else
cursed.
got any stories on that porn stories?
I
I
walked
never
in
had
on
anything
one of
like
my
that.
one of my friends watching porn on a TV eating chips and dip.
What was he watching it for the plot?
I don't, I don't know, but I just walked in and I just heard like moaning, and he's just putting a chip down his throat, and he like freaked out and grabbed the remote, shut it off. I was like,
That's crazy. How
I
do
was
you
like-
eat and watch
I
that?
know, just like eat a chip while watching like some balls go into a sloshy pussy. Like it was
That's
just
crazy.
the most bizarre
No way,
thing
dude.
What a
ever.
maniac.
And I just opened the door, was like, I'm going to bed. He's like, okay.
Wonder if you finished.
And then I just kind of was like, but that's the thing. Yeah, it's like, what are
yeah.
you? He's not even finishing. Like he wasn't. There was nothing sexual about what he was doing. He could have been watching The Simpsons. It would have made no difference on like how he was sitting. He was eating chips and dip. Like he had a hell of a good
just-
dip thing and
I just
chips.
That's
imagine
his
that-
guilty pleasure. Just eating chips and watching porn. Who knows?
I just imagine that meme of Leonardo DiCaprio sitting on the couch, like pointing at the TV. Like, pussy.
Pussy. That is so cursed. Can't wait for somebody to tweet us a shittily made meme of him pointing at the TV with pussy in
He just
bold
goes
text.
pussy,
That's it. That's
like
the whole
like in
bit.
a very like North Midwestern accent.
Pussy. I don't
Pussy.
know that.
Just does not sound like
What is
Leo
North
DiCaprio.
Midwestern? That is such a specific accent.
Like
That's
Minnesota.
dues.
I'm usually pretty good with accents, but I don't know if I can think of that one.
I feel like that's kind of almost Canadian-y sounding. Because, like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Do I
Pussy.
have
That's
a
not
do
what
I
I was
have,
thinking.
do I have a Canadian accent? Like, do you
do
guys?
sometimes.
Sometimes.
Like you say
Canadian?
house.
Yeah, I'm
You say
Canadian.
house instead of
But the
house.
thing is, I live.
House.
Yeah, I guess I say house.
About.
Yeah, I guess you say house.
But yeah. So Carson, where I live is essentially connected to the border with Detroit. So I'm in Canada, but I'm more southern than like a good chunk of the states. And because I'm so close to US, like I could throw a rock at it.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
No,
but-
I'm not going to do that. They're going to shoot back. But
Amen.
but yeah, because of that, I feel like I don't have that much of a Canadian accent. But I don't know. I was curious if you guys heard one because I don't think I've
It's
ever
really
actually
just
asked that.
certain
A few words here and there. Yeah.
Just like O's. Is it O's mostly? I think it's like
O's-
house.
when it's like an OU. Host.
Like you guys always make fun of the way I say tornado.
Tornado. Tornado.
Tornado.
I
Got a
hated
tornado on the
Oh,
front.
there's a tornado.
What's that tornado on about?
Oh, sorry, tornado, for putting my house in the way.
Tornado's just like,
You
sorry,
would
sorry, it's
apologize.
just destroying houses. Sorry.
sorry. Oh, sorry.
Or can you say I'm all about tornadoes and loonies and toonies?
Do you want me to try to sound Canadian or just normal?
I mean, normal is Canadians.
Hey, wait, what was the phrase?
I'm all about tornadoes and loonies and toonies.
I'm all about that bass. About that bass. Sorry.
I'm all about tornadoes and loonies and toonies. Fuck! I
Toonies.
hate it here. I feel like because I was focusing on not trying to sound Canadian, it sounded more Canadian. You know what? It's natural. I'm
Canadian.
accepting it. Canadian.
Sounded more Canadian.
More hockey. Oh, a little bit of hockey in my voice.
You
a
know,
little bit of
now that I'm listening to you talk more, yeah, you got the Canadian roots, bro.
Another thing is, if you never pointed out that you were Canadian, like let's say you just never revealed that you were from Canada, I probably wouldn't even like put it together.
Well,
'Cause
that's
I remember
alright.
when I first found out Jim Carrey was Canadian, that's when I started hearing certain words he said was Canadian.
Like,
he
yeah.
says sorry. He never
Sorry.
says sorry.
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 Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just like something like a. It's like your mind just.
Well, my goal is to just be passable enough as an American where when you guys invade us, for some weird reason, I can pass and be like, yeah, fuck Canada, and, just hop on that side, just a little bit of team swap.
Nah,
Canadian
you'll be
is-
too nice. They'll see through it.
Let's burn down that house and then say sorry.
Sorry, I was in the way of your bullet.
They like hand you something, you drop it, you're like, sorry. And you just get mowed down.
Yeah,
Get sent to the gulag immediately.
gun to the side of my head.
Gulag.
The gulag.
Gulag. Do we have any more? I hate when you do that.
Good fucking times, am I right?
Good times, good times.
McNasty does
Time
this
for the good
thing where he
times.
says good times immediately after something happens. Like he's just like nostalgic about something that literally happened 30 seconds ago.
Good times.
Yeah.
These are memories.
Memories
we
and
are
creation.
we are actively building memories right now. How
Yes.
great, guys.
It's more of just I'm recognizing how good the time is currently, rather than reminiscing on what just happened.
I will never forget this day.
I won't.
Carson, do you play any instruments?
Nope.
I can see you
You
as a
don't play
trumpet
the
kind of guy.
the
You think I'm a
flugelhorn?
trumpet kind of guy? You think I'm?
I
you
feel
think
like
I'm a
no, I
band
feel
kid?
like I feel like you could be a piano guy.
Yeah.
I can see
that's
you
it.
playing a mean
Let me
triangle.
pick up a piano. Maybe let me get a grand piano. Try it out.
I think
Yeah,
you
just
should.
start
I-
out with like a
dude.
$16,000 piano.
You play a
Yeah.
mean fucking triangle, dude. I can see it.
You think I'm a triangle kind of guy?
Yeah.
I'll pick up a triangle.
Maybe like a recorder.
Taking any.
yeah, we should
suggestion
just
of
say every instrument. I think we should
play
play.
a mean
I think you should
automaton.
play one of those jugs.
Sure.
I can
those
play
jugs.
jugs.
With the XX on them from those cartoons.
Seem like a double bass kind
Just-
of player. Yeah.
All right. Well, you got a long list of instruments to go get, and
Yeah, so go get on it.
We'll check up with you in a few months and see how your progress has
All
come
right.
on the jug
Sounds
and
good.
the triangle
The
and the
triangle.
trumpet.
You gotta
and the
shred
double
Beethoven
bass
on all of them by
and
next
The
podcast.
piano. And what else?
Can
Was
you
all the
Shred on,
instruments?
can you shred on a triangle? Is that possible?
I mean, you shred on anything, right?
I feel like it would just sound like somebody's just like ringing your doorbell too much. Like I don't know if
Oh, I
shredding.
can shred on a triangle. You watch me.
It's like a math
Watch
joke.
me
Kind of.
fly.
Like a dirty sex thing.
I was gonna say like a shitty math
Shut up
teacher
that
joke,
triangle, bitch.
or like Pythagorean theorem or something. But yeah, I guess weird.
Pythagoras was shredding on triangles in his days.
This has gone downhill. That is a bad joke.
Good
Fuck
times.
it, dude.
Speaking
Good
of math,
times.
I don't think we've actually talked about this. What was all of your
I-
favorite subjects?
Sex ed.
Ah, yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah.
right. That made me excited. I I did not have one because I hated school.
Yeah, me too.
Amen.
Big time.
Amen.
I liked
Yeah.
art. Was kind of cool.
Yeah, our class
That's
was
about
alright.
it.
Definitely not math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck
Math.
Definitely
I had a-
not.
Go ahead, Carson.
Oh no, I was just saying definitely not math. Go ahead.
I had a video editing class in high school, and I was
Oh, yeah, I
fucking.
had that
Oh, in
too.
high school? I
Did
didn't
not
get
work
that.
for
That's
you
called
very well.
broadcasting.
I was a goddamn beast.
Did you
That
use
just
a
already
big
knew-
fat Apple computer, the clear ones that are like
Yes,
colorful?
dude.
Yeah,
Yes,
fuck
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
dude.
We had one of
Did
those
you use
too.
Final Cut Pro?
Yeah.
Yup.
My
And it would
teacher had
lag
a
for
big,
10 hours.
big, long fucking ponytail, and he was a huge stoner. He used to take kids every year. Like, if the kid was willing to pay for it, they would go to fucking the Netherlands and get high for like a week in the summer.
This was high
Is that
school.
I
allowed?
have no fucking clue,
That,
but like
no,
that,
that
would happen.
absolutely should not be allowed.
It's wild, yeah.
Seems
He would just
fun
go
to
there and
me.
get high. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. He was just a
That is, yeah. We had that
character.
class too, but I never we had to split up into like groups of 3. So the whole class was on like film. So you had one person out of your group of 3 that would learn editing, one person that would learn like
that's
acting,
pretty
and
much
one
how it was,
person
yeah.
that would learn script writing. And I ended up in the acting part for the most part. So I didn't
Really?
really.
I had to do all of it. Like, you would be split up into groups of 4 in my class, and you would just have to like do all of
Rotate?
it. You'd be given, no, not even rotate. It was just like whoever's going to do the most work, and it usually ended up being me. And you would have like 50 minutes to do like a script and make a video. So it always ended up being like cringy as fuck and just terrible.
yeah.
I remember.
Would I upload now?
I remember in high school when I had that class, Smitty was also in that class. He was a year younger, but sometimes we would just like all the classes would be put together, and I'd like look over at Smitty, and he'd just be editing one of his videos, like one of his Battlefield 3 videos.
I would do that too. I would
So he'd
fucking
just
do that too.
Yeah, he'd just be sitting
You'd be editing
across.
a Battlefield video in school.
Yeah, Smitty would just be sitting there editing his own content in class. And I was like, what? That's sick.
Big brain.
King.
Yeah, that was the old glory days. Back in the
Yeah.
old Battlefield 3
the old
videos.
glory days, eh?
The old glory days
The old
back in
glory
the day.
days with a piano and a tornado and
There was a tornado and I had some syrup and he played the piano.
It was boats.
There's a
everywhere.
video of me out there on the YouTubes of me singing Fruit Salad by the Wiggles, and I'm dressed up as the fruit salad chef.
There's also a video of you drinking milk till you threw up.
Yeah. There's a lot of cancer out there. Yeah, that's the one. I know all the motions too, still to this day.
Wow.
That is
hot.
that is
I would like to
gross.
see
Badass.
Yeah,
Recreate that
I pull
video.
that one out a lot, dude.
Do
Impress
that
people.
video shoeless and sockless.
Maybe I'll just re-upload it now, just raw. How it is.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to say, or should we wrap it up?
I don't know. We've been. It's a long one today, boys.
Wrap it before you tap it.
That was
Condom
horrible
before
advice.
penis entering.
mean?
It means put a Jimmy on a Jimmy hat on
Put a
your
Ziploc
Jimmy.
bag over your pecker before you coon.
I know a guy that did that actually, and it was
Ziploc
not good. Yeah.
Personally, I just want to have sex.
Hey,
You know what? That
And
works too.
hey.
That works too.
Put that
I'd
on my
fuck a
gravestone.
plastic table.
All right, Soup, you want to end it?
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you, Carson, for cooming on the
Thank you.
podcast.
Hell
Yeah, no
yeah.
problem.
Coming.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. Come. Yes.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Like,
Yeah.
subscribe, download the podcast on Spotify. Comment some shit. Actually, I had an idea that I wanted to run past you guys.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I saw this on another podcast that is done by Bill Burr, and I think that we could do something similar,
Okay.
where he gets people that work like regular jobs, like customer service, where they tell him like the weirdest interactions that they've had,
Ooh.
and he gives like insight on it, or like insight on like life advice, like relationship advice.
Yeah.
And I think that we could do something like that.
Yeah,
So
that
if
would be
anybody
horrible.
wants some,
I'd love that.
yeah, if anybody wants some terrible advice from the Goons,
You want your life ruined
leave
by
some
us.
comments.
Yeah.
Or like weird or dumb questions that are asked to you if you do customer service of any kind.
All right. Oh yeah, leave it in the comments.
All right. And comment mustard.
And I'll get back
Actually,
to
don't
you.
do that.
Leave a comment and I'll get back to you, baby.
Okay, I'm stopping my recording now.
Go check out Carson if you don't know who
yeah,
he is.
shoot, we didn't even plug Carson.
Yeah.
So everybody knows who Carson
Look
is.
him up.
That's
fine.
not true. Not everyone in the world, dude. He's
Yes, they
fucking
do.
massive. I mean, Joe
Carson
Swanson
is
knows him.
Johnny
But,
Depp.
well, if you don't know who
Swanson knows
Carson is and you want to watch some funny shit, call me
Or Joe
Carson.
Swanson.
Thank
I don't
you.
know him either.
Link in
Yeah.
the description.
Check out the
You
Goons
just got-
podcast.
Nope,
Yeah,
don't
you
do
just
that.
got 2 more followers. You're welcome.
Are you shouting us out on our own podcast, Carson?
Yes.
That was so meta. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you
stopping.
very much.
Bye-bye, my
Leave it
friend.
in-
All right,
Goodbye.
I stop.